Hello and welcome to another franchise video for the New York Giants. Today, this is week 1 of the 2019-2020 NFL season, with the Giants coming to Jerry World to face their longtime rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. The Giants now have their new head coach, Christopher Royal, an offensive-minded head coach, and this will be his first game here this year. And let's see what he has to say about this game. Alright guys, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for joining in the press conference today as I face in my first game as the New York Giants head coach. And first and foremost, I do want to thank the Mara family, the Tisch family, and Dave Gettleman for taking a chance on me to be the new head coach of the New York Giants. As you guys know, we face the Dallas Cowboys, a long-time rivalry with this team. I know the history. I'd be lying if I said I was not a Giants fan growing up, so it definitely means a lot wearing this NY on my chest. So with that, I will take your questions about this game.
As long as he's one.
Coach, this is your first test as head coach. Who are you game planning against the most? Oh, well, obviously the biggest threat and guy you have to circle when watching film, and the guy that just jumps out at you is their running back, Ezekiel Elliott. He's just a fantastic running back. He's able to hit the hole very nicely, follows his blocks, does everything he has to do to succeed, and he's done well at that. The quarterback does a very good job, feeding off of that as well, setting up play action, and they have a lot of decent weapons there. As you guys know, they've had a reputation with their offensive line for a couple of years now. So the offense is definitely going to be an issue, but I do think we have the right personnel with defensive coordinator James Betcher to get the right guys out there. And Coach Royal, you drafted Daniel Jones 6th overall this year. Any plans of him coming out day one? No, Eli Manning right now. Eli is our guy. He is our starter for right now until further notice. So, I mean, those kind of questions are going to be irrelevant at this point and not worth asking it if I'm going to be completely honest. Eli is our guy. We drafted Daniel Jones to be the future, and right now we're trying to see how much we can get out of Eli as possible.
Coach, people say you're a mastermind on offense. What is your biggest strength of your playbook?
Well, yeah, I would like to say my system is fast-paced, but I would also like to say it doesn't really matter how I get the ball down the field. I kind of orchestrate my offense and my playbook the way the team, the personnel on the field, who are the best guys that can make the best plays on the field and the most plays on the field. So whether that be Saquon Barkley, I'll definitely have plays in mind for him, and Sterling Shepard as well, and utilize the tight end, maybe throw him in the slot, whatever it is, him being a matchup nightmare as he is, and yeah, I feel like we have the right guys out there to make plays on the field no matter what position. So the offensive line has proven to be pretty good in the preseason. I felt like Dave put a very good front fortress for us in the offensive line position. And yeah, I think we have the right guys.
Coach, this defense is very young. How well do you think they're going to perform?
Yeah. Well, I understand. I understand the question about the defense, and yes, there are a lot of young guys out there. I can't deny that there are a lot of young guys out there, but they're going to play. I feel like, and we feel like as an organization, that these guys will be able to do some damage in the regular season. And I feel like they got enough reps in the preseason. And yes, these guys are very young, but they're very talented, very smart. They learn, on the fly. So I feel I have the utmost confidence in them. All right, thank you. Alright, that was head coach Christopher Royal. If you guys want a chance to ask a question for the next pregame against the Buffalo Bills, make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below as we get our kickoff ready to go. And that's Dak Prescott, the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, former 4th-round pick out of Mississippi State, looking for a new contract this year, and he may just get that this year. All right, we're going to start here 1st and 10. And that's going to be wrapped up by Lorenzo Carter. This Giants defense is ready to stop Ezekiel Elliott. They game plan for him all week long. And let's see what happens here on 2nd and 16. There's the first sack of the season and the first sack for Marcus Golden as a New York Giant. 3rd and 24 coming up. The Giants look like they're about to send 3 guys here as Dak Prescott is from the gun. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. 3-man rush. Dak Prescott gets a dump off to Ezekiel Elliott, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Dallas Cowboys. Now here comes Eli Manning, former 1st-round pick of the San Diego Chargers, being traded to the New York Giants in his 16th season as the New York Giants quarterback. Week 1, here we go. Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Golden Tate and Sterling Shepard are the wide receivers in the strong eye. Here's Saquon Barkley off the toss, and he's going to get to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 3 there for the Giants. 3 wide receiver set here for New York. Evan Ingram in the wing formation. Now he's going to be motioned out from right to left. Here's Saquon Barkley. And the pass is incomplete, intended for Barkley. Leighton Vander Esch in coverage, the former Boise State Bronco and first-round pick last year. Here is the Dallas defense. Amazing front 7. You can't get any better than that with a developing secondary, and they look pretty good this year. Here's 3rd down and 7 for New York. Bunch to the right with Evan Ingram there as well. Here's Eli Manning trying to get a pass off to Golden Tate on the corner route, and it's way off the mark, and the Giants just, they punt it here. Eli Manning hanging his head there after the first failed drive. Here's the I formation to the weak side toss, and that's Dexter Lawrence there for the tackle. Lorenzo Carter was there, but Ezekiel Elliott has negative 14 yards so far today. This is an amazing hold of Ezekiel Elliott. The Giants, like I said, were game planning for Elliott all week, and it's paying off. Here's Dak Prescott not knowing where to go, and it's almost intercepted by the rookie corner DeAndre Baker out of Georgia. That's another 3-and-out for the Cowboys. So the Giants trade 3-and-outs with the Dallas Cowboys. And the Giants strike here on 1st down with Evan Ingram on the out route. Now it's Saquon Barkley. Barkley's going to barrel his way ahead for about 7 yards there. And they're going to give the handoff to Barkley again as he's wrapped up. The hole closes up quickly. And that's, I believe, Tyrone Crawford there with the tackle. And that's going to be 3rd down situation. 5 wide here, and the pass is bobbled by Saquon Barkley and just off the mark. A little overthrown, but the Giants are going to go for it here on 4th and 1 out of field goal range. And the Giants are going to be sacked. Eli is sacked by long-time headache by the New York Giants, DeMarcus Lawrence, who just got paid this year. I formation, Ezekiel Elliott getting his way through the offensive line for a nice pickup there for the 1st down with 5 minutes left to go in this 1st quarter. Giants are doing a really good job on Ezekiel Elliott so far today. Let's see if they keep that up here on 1st down. On the Giants' 36-yard line, play action. Dak Prescott looking down the middle is able to find his receiver, Amari Cooper. What a job off the play action is something that Christopher Royal did mention pre-game. And here's a nice pass there on first down, but it's incomplete for Cobb, and that's Ryan Connolly with the coverage there as we take a look at the Giants draft picks there. A lot of these guys may just work out. Second down and 10. Giants spread the line, anticipating the pass. Here's Dak Prescott. Quick throw to long-time tight end Jason Witten, who was in the ESPN booth, but now has come back to the Dallas Cowboys for the first down. Well, it's quite almost 3rd and inches. And another pass here for Witten on the hitch route, getting to the 2-yard line. And now the Dallas Cowboys are 2 yards away from a score. After a 3-yard loss, it's second down and goal here. Handoff. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And the Giants are all over it. Marcus Golden and Morris Claiborne, the newly signed cornerback, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys, gets the stop. Dak Prescott with a lot of time here on 3rd and goal. Gets it out to Ezekiel Elliott, and the ball is fumbled. Antoine Bethea is going to pick it up and run for as many yards as he can to the 17-yard line, and that's a turnover for the New York Giants. A takeaway for the New York Giants. Single back set, 2 tight end set, and a 7-step drop for Eli Manning deep down the field, and it's incomplete off the mark. A lot of missed throws for Eli Manning, and that's going to be another punt here as we fast forward here. Second down and 9 at the beginning of the second quarter, and it's almost picked off by Alec Ogletree down the deep middle. Great coverage there by Ogletree. Dak Prescott setting up the screen for Ezekiel Elliott. He gets the first down and more. Ezekiel Elliott breaks a tackle before he's tackled in Giants territory by DeAndre Baker. Dak is now eating up in the passing game. Here's Dak Prescott having a lot of time, but it closes up really quickly as he's sacked by B.J. Hill, who set the rookie record for the Giants just last year with 5.5. Great sack there by B.J. Hill. We're hoping we get a lot more pass rush for him as he's doing a good job already stopping the run. On the Giants drive, it's Saquon Barkley with a huge hole. Saquon Barkley for a good gain of about 12 there. Could have ran for more, but the hole closed up pretty quickly as Barkley has 31 yards at the beginning of this second quarter. Evan Ingram split out wide to the right, bunch to the left side, all wide receivers to the left from the pistol. It's Eli Manning with a good rush as the Dallas Cowboys blitz here. I believe that's Woods for that, or Chidobe Awuzie for the sack. 3rd down and 18. Eli Manning with a lot of time, surprisingly trying to find a man deep down the field. It's T.J. Jones, who's able to connect with Eli there. Eli's able to connect with T.J. Jones as he was open deep down the middle. After another punt here, the score still remains 0-0 at the mid of the second quarter. There's a play action by Dak Prescott, again with a lot of time. And it's Ezekiel Elliott who makes the great catch and barrels his way through, destroying his former teammate Morris Claiborne for another great catch. Ezekiel Elliott has probably triple the amount of receiving yards as he does rushing yards. Here's another run by Ezekiel Elliott as he's again bottled up. He was first hit by Jabril Peppers, and it's B.J. Goodson and Golden there to finish it off. Second down and 15. Prescott from the gun. Prescott, quick throw to Randall Cobb, who's able to get his way close to the first down marker. He's going to pick up a good gain of about 11 there, I'm sorry. And 3rd down and 4 coming up. Prescott, deep throw, and it's caught by Randall Cobb, the former Green Bay Packer. A lot of new additions on both of these teams, and they're both really showing up for their new teams. Ezekiel Elliott, again, not able to go anywhere. That's B.J. Goodson there for the tackle. Second down and 10 from the gun. The Giants look like they're in a cover 2, but it doesn't matter. Ezekiel Elliott gets a good screen play here, and Ryan Connolly isn't able to finish it off. Ezekiel Elliott on the screen has been the best wide receiver so far for the Dallas Cowboys and gets the Dallas Cowboys touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott did a great job shaking off Alec Ogletree and getting right by the rookie Ryan Connolly for the touchdown. Dallas has had a really good game plan for Ezekiel Elliott. He's not been able to get a lot of yards in the run game. He's gotten a lot of yards in the passing game as he's been the leading receiver for Dallas so far. Here's Manning, quick throw for Golden Tate for about a 12-yard gain there. First down and 10, I'm sorry. I formation, seems to be a run for Saquon, and it is. And Saquon is again bottled up here. Great run defense by Dallas, 2nd down and 12. Another handoff for Saquon Barkley as he fights his way through. Jalen Smith and Vander Esch there for the tackle, the 2-star linebackers, stopping Saquon Barkley for about a 5-yard gain. A 2nd down and 10, 2-back set again for the Giants. They're all out there, and Manning gets a good throw in there for TJ Jones over the defender, but TJ Jones can't hold on to it. It's going to be another punt by the Giants. Prescott, quick throw. Jason Witten for a good gain as he barrels his way through for about 8 yards there. Prescott 14-17, 168 yards and a touchdown as he looks really, really good so far. As Jason Witten, another 3rd down conversion here. And again, another good completion here for Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is in his contract year, and he's making a statement here today. As that ball is bobbled, but it's picked up by another receiver. This popped up by another receiver. Randall Cobb is able to make the reception. And again, looks good for Dak Prescott. On 3rd down and 2, I speak too soon. Maybe that's commentator's luck there. A commentator's jinx there. 3rd down and 2. It's an incomplete pass. And the Dallas Cowboys are going to have to go into halftime here. We're in halftime here as we look at the stats here. The Cowboys are dominating in the passing game, but they can't do anything in the run game. They're doing negative yards here in the 2nd quarter as we take a look at another NFC East rivalry as the Redskins pull out the win against the Eagles. Jordan Howard had a decent amount of yards there in his debut as an Eagle, but the Redskins pull it off there. Cincinnati versus Seattle, as that game is not even close. Maybe Cincinnati's actually good here, or is the Seahawks just a bad team? We now look on the West Coast, Indianapolis against Los Angeles. Not relevant to the Giants, but we're just taking a look at other teams here as the Colts are about to go into halftime. Colts are up 7-0 here, and not much to show there as Andrew Luck is in this franchise, in this world, in this universe, and he's balling out so far for the Colts. As we go back to this game, man, Ezekiel Elliott, the Giants really wanted to game plan for him in the run game, but didn't seem they did much in the passing game. Receiving, he's been the best wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. And let's see if that continues here in the 3rd quarter. The Giants are going to take the kickoff here. It's Corey Coleman, the bounced out wide receiver who's been on it seems like almost every team in the past couple years. And he's now making a stay here for the Giants. Handoff, Saquon Barkley tries to bounce outside, and the Dallas Cowboys are all over it. Saquon has just 2.9 yards per carry so far in this game. 3 tight end set here. We're going to get Scott Simonson in motion. And it's going to be a handoff for Barkley as Barkley is able to make a couple of guys miss with his great acceleration and get as good yardage as you can get there on that kind of play there. Another run for Saquon Barkley, and Barkley gets the 1st down and more to the 39-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 10 there as he helps his yard per carry there, getting it back to 4. From the weak eye, Elijah Penny is the fullback. St. Shepard in motion. Here's Rod Smith spelling Saquon Barkley as he gets 2 there for the Giants. 2nd down and 8 as the 3rd quarter just gets underway. Another Rod Smith handoff here. Rod Smith is going to be hit, but he's going to fight his way forward for about another 5-yard gain. 3rd down and 3 coming up, and let's see what this call is. Maybe a false start. And it is a false start on Will Hernandez. And that's going to push the Giants back 5 yards. The Giants stay in the same formation. Let's see what they do with it here. Eli Manning getting a good throw there for Golden Tate. And Golden Tate's going to get the 1st down and more to move the chains. A very, very uncommon third down conversion for the Giants here. Let's see if they're actually doing something here in the third quarter. Here's Saquon Barkley, split out in the slot. Quick throw for Ingram, and Ingram is going to get a very, very impressive run after catch there as he catches the ball in the flat and is able to barrel his way forward for 14 yards. Two-back set. The Giants love this formation here. Christopher Royal loves to run a lot of running backs. And Saquon Barkley is going to bounce outside for a great 9-yard gain there. It seemed like he was only going to get about 3 or 4, but he bounces outside. Something he does very well in his days in Penn State. Saquon Barkley, another handoff here as he may have gotten the first down there, but it's Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle. And they're going to give it to him, the first down. They're going to stay in a two-back set. Goldman is there along with Rod Smith. Play action. Good play action for Eli Manning, but not a good throw there for Eli as it's off the mark on first down. We're going to fast forward to third down. Strong eye formation. Eli Manning has a lot of time there. Is going to get a good pass for Sterling Shepard. What a pass there, and what a route there by Sterling Shepard getting behind the defense. There were no safety help whatsoever. It was just one-on-one coverage with one of the best route runners in the game, Sterling Shepard. And what a great pass by Eli Manning. We haven't seen a lot of great passes from Eli, but that was one of the few. And what a touchdown. The Giants are on the board. Hopefully we can get this tied there. It's now 7-7 here in the middle of the third quarter. Here's Dak Prescott on first down. Play action, Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott looking deep down the field, and it's Amari Cooper. Antoine Bethea can't keep up, and Amari Cooper on the first play is able to combat the Giants score for a 75-yard touchdown. What an answer for the Dallas Cowboys here at home. They're not going to let the Giants run all over them. It's Amari Cooper for the 75-yard touchdown. And that's going to be a very, very easy lead for the Cowboys as they are back in the lead 14-7 here at home. Let's see how the Giants respond. Here's a screen pass for Saquon Barkley, and Barkley looked good for a second. He's able to stiff arm his way forward and pick up of about 16 there. Here's Eli having a lot of time there. Is able to I don't know how he did it. He's able to thread the needle and get it to Golden Tate on the slant once again as he inches closer to 100 yards on the day. Here's Eli dropping back to pass once again, and he's going to be sacked. As DeMarcus Lawrence's second sack of the day, as he's been a problem for the Giants, including in the run game, as that's going to be a second down and 16 for New York. 5 wide. Pump fake, and it's going to be a good pass there by Cody Latimer for the first down on third down as they move the chains once again from the 27-yard line. Just under a minute to play here in the third. It's going to be what a throw by Eli Manning. Hit as he throws on the bootleg. And that's going to be a first down there. Second down and 7. Eli looking to run it, but there's nowhere to go. That's Malik Collins, the former third-round pick for Dallas for the sack. Two-back set as Wayne Gallman is split out into the slot. Eli Manning, again, no protection there as he tries to stay on his feet. And he is sacked by who other than DeMarcus Lawrence on the half sack. The Giants were bounced out of field goal range there as that's a great pass there for Jermaine Gresham, the new tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. The Giants could have had a field goal there, but unfortunately they were sacked out of field goal range, and that's going to be another great pass by Ezekiel Elliott, who I am a firm believer that he has to be, he has 105 yards in the air. Ridiculous. The Giants can't do anything to stop it. I formation, third down and inches. Ezekiel Elliott again is bottled up. I think Ezekiel Elliott should switch to wide receiver. I think he may be a lot better at that, as the Dallas Cowboys can't find any way to block for him. Marcus Golden has been a complete nightmare in the run game. The Dallas Cowboys settle for a field goal here, and it's the Giants' next ensuing drive as Saquon Barkley, tries to get his way for 3 there. Darius Slayton is in the game. Play action. Eli Manning looking deep for Slayton, and Slayton is gonna be gone. Slayton for a touchdown. The rookie wide receiver out of Auburn, in his first career catch, has his first career touchdown. What a throw there by Eli, motioning him out there into the slot. He saw something there, the one-on-one coverage. Slayton is just too damn fast, and nobody's there to catch up. I believe that's Xavier Woods. He was able to get behind the defense fairly quickly. The safeties really bit on the play action, and it's an easy score. Another big score for the Giants. As the score is 17-14, the Giants are, I don't know how they're slowly in this game, but they are. The Dallas Cowboys are far better than this team, and they're able to stick with it. Here's Marcus Golden's second sack on the day. Third down and 17. Let's see if the Giants can get back this ball. Dak Prescott, quick throw for Michael Gallup. And that's going nowhere. Not even close to the first down marker, as the Giants have another chance here to do something with it. Eli Manning now has cracked 200 yards on the day. Quick pass for Golden Tate, and Golden Tate's going to stiff arm his way forward for the first down marker. Quick gain of about 10 yards there, as now he gets to 210 yards on the day. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Another screen play for Saquon Barkley, and Barkley is loose. Barkley to the 50. Barkley is going to stop in Dallas Cowboys territory to the 49-yard line. Both these running backs doing really good in the air. Both these running backs should probably switch over the wide receiver, to be honest, as you know, both these defenses are really bottling up the run. The Giants better than the Cowboys, but here is a 2nd and 12 play. Eli Manning, 3-step drop, getting it to the man who scored that fantastic touchdown in Darius Slayton. He was able to get forward to the 33-yard line, as Eli Manning really has padded the stats, man. It really has done very well through the air, has made a lot of good passes. I mean, early on, Eli looked like he was just done. He couldn't throw anything deep, especially these corner throws, but he's really picked it up, having 2 great touchdowns on the way. Eli Manning having a lot of time, getting the throw out, intended for Slayton. It is going to be intercepted. That's Chidobe Awuzie, the former corner out of Colorado. And that's going to be an interception for Dallas. Play action. Dak Prescott trying to look anywhere. He's just ring around the rosy there, as Dexter Lawrence gets his first sack of his career out of Clemson. Here's Ezekiel Elliott attempting to do something with a minute left to go in this game, just trying to run out the clock here. With a minute left to go in this game, Dallas Cowboys is trying to end this game. Dak Prescott handoff to Ezekiel Elliott again, and it's bottled up by Marcus Golden, who has been a constant threat here in this game. With the 30 seconds left to go, Eli Manning is sacked for the 4th time by DeMarcus Lawrence. That's his 4th and a half sack, I believe, so far today, as the Giants are trying to come back here with 16 seconds left to go. Eli, deep throw down the middle. It's almost intercepted. Xavier Woods almost picked that off. We need some kind of miracle here. Eli, 10 seconds left to go. He's gonna be sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence, who has to have about 4 or 5 sacks on the day, as he may just ended this game. Hail Marys, 5 seconds left to go. 4th down and 25. Eli with nothing left to lose. Eli down the middle, and it's gonna be incomplete. The Dallas Cowboys at home is able to just narrowly beat the Giants after a lot of mishaps by the Giants. Christopher Royal is not happy whatsoever. Darius Slayton was a huge highlight of today's game. We have to use Darius Slayton a lot more. But the Giants' run defense seems to be a serious positive for the Giants' defense. And let's go out to the booth to see what Christopher Royal has to say about his first game as the New York Giants head coach on this loss against the great Dallas Cowboys here in Week 1. Let's bounce it over to the press conference. Well, he's not there at the booth right now. We are going to look at the stats for both these teams, as Eli Manning really really bounced back this game. Really looked bad. Didn't crack 100 yards to the third quarter, and really did well in this game. Saquon Barkley had 3.5 yards per carry. Didn't have a touchdown, but did well in the receiving game as well. Ezekiel Elliott did nothing. He had negative yardage on the season so far. Jason Witten had the most receptions, but Ezekiel Elliott was the leading receiver for the Cowboys, as Darius Slayton leads the Giants in receiving with just 2 receptions. That shows how bad we couldn't get our playmakers the ball. We wanted to get Sterling Shepard there, to get more reps, but the only catch he had was that touchdown. But he couldn't get open. Besides that, Byron Jones was doing a good job on him there. Defensively, the Giants played all right. They were actually pretty good in the run game. Like I said, Alec Ogletree did decently in the passing game, but we had a lot of crossing routes open up over the middle. DeMarcus Lawrence had 4.5 sacks alone this year. I'm sure he's going to be the leading sack leader so far this year, as the Giants were also able to get a good pass rush, but nobody was really consistent as D-Law was. But that was the game for you guys. Those were the stats. The only interception. Here it is.
Recap the game for you guys. Not what I planned. Most definitely, and there are some good things to take out of this game. But this was frustrating, to say the least. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything and act like everything is fine and dandy. We have a lot of things to work on. We kept it close for most of the game. The first points weren't scored until the second quarter. I know a lot of you guys may have counted us out, in your picks and things like that, whatever you guys do. And I felt like our guys, especially on defense, really outperformed everybody's expectations. We got a good pass rush going on a very good offensive line, something that we did want to focus on, in practice. Ezekiel Elliott, as you guys know, I don't even think he had positive yards in this game. I mean, that was probably the best work I've ever seen on Ezekiel Elliott and the Dallas Cowboys as far as really stopping the run game and really making them one-dimensional. Unfortunately, Dak Prescott was able to move the ball down the field, as he does very well, and I will give him credit. He was able to find his receivers under pressure. Our edge rush and our pass rush in general were able to get there, but we were just a little too late, and they were able to make plays in the air.
Coach, what went wrong on offense today?
I understand the offense was not up to par, as a lot of people may have expected and what I have expected, but we have a lot to work on. This is the first game of the season. We're shaking off a lot of rust, and as you guys know, this is my first time ever being a head coach, so I definitely take a lot of blame of that as well. I felt like I called a lot of repetitive plays, and I felt like we were easy to figure out. But that's on my part. I'll definitely, open up the playbook and change the playbook next week against Buffalo. And, I just have to do a better job in game planning. I feel like it's mostly on me.
Coach, DeMarcus Lawrence had a field day today. Will there be possibly a change at quarterback next week?
Yeah, we always knew DeMarcus Lawrence was going to be a problem. We try to shift coverage in that direction, but unfortunately, he's very good. He's a very good pass rusher. I believe he was paid in the offseason, and deservingly so. He did a good job against us this week. I had 4.5 sacks, I believe I read on the stat line. So, I no doubt in my mind he's probably going to do that to almost every team he faces the other 15 games from now. I'm not happy. As far as I know right now, Eli Manning is still our quarterback. I feel like he could still make the plays out there. But we're definitely keeping a close eye on things on every position. Every position is going to be evaluated every day, whether that be the running back position, quarterback position, linebacker, safety, whatever, you name it, all the way down to the kicker. So we always evaluate these things. We always go over after every position, especially in practice and in film study. So, we'll keep a close eye on everything else. And, we'll move forward from there.
Coach, what did you think about your rookie Darius Slayton out there? He's probably the best. He had one of the best plays on offense today.
Yeah, I was very impressed with Darius Slayton. You know, he had a limited amount of reps today. You know, our wide receiving core is very, very deep this year. So I did my best and try to utilize everybody to the best of their ability and as much as I can possibly do. You know, anything humanly possible. I was able to throw in Darius Lane a couple of plays. He was ready for it. He jumped right up, and he was energetic. He was ready, and I had confidence in him. And you know, Eli Manning made the plays there down the field, and you know, great throws by Eli, and better catch by Darius Lane to the end zone. I'm very excited with what we have in that young rookie. I guess we'll continue to utilize.
All right, everybody, that was it. That's over. No more questions. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, that was head coach Christopher Royal as we take a look at the standings as we get ready for the Buffalo Bills. If you guys have a pregame question that you guys want Christopher Royal to answer, make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below as we get ready for Buffalo. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys in the next video.